Welcome to the Bboy Connection Webisode 7, where I do all my video productions, my paintings. Yeah, it's my original Transformers from the early 80s. Kind of keep me motivated. I like to have my art and my collectibles around me to kind of, keeps me motivated to my arts. Kind of reminds me of who I am, I guess. Anyways, so, yeah, this is where I do my work, and just excited, halfway excited. I'm trying to get, okay, I'll be honest. I'm trying to get excited that I finally got my original sequence to the Bboy Connection updated to Final Cut 7. When I mean updated, meaning the film's not really updated. I mean, it's on the latest version. Editing the film since 2000, so the original Final Cut 1, Final Cut 4.1, and then Final Cut 5.4, and then it sat for a while because I got tired of going in circles with this film back and forth, so I just eventually I got on Final Cut 7, and I just recently emailed it to somebody. They converted it for me because I couldn't get it to open, and now I'm looking at my film for the first time right now. So it's just a lot of work, and everyone's just like, okay, why? Several of the webisodes before, you can see the situations I deal with in the everyday life, especially when I'm out in the b-boy world. Every single time they ask about my film, because a lot of people in our world know about my film and probably get tired of hearing about it. They don't hear about it from me too much because I don't talk about it. It's just I'm a reminder. You see me, you think Bboy Connection, Moon, what's up with the film? What's up with the film? Like, crap. So instead of showing you the same typical stuff, I mean, I got more footage to show you guys of situations I've recreated and stuff. But now I'm showing you behind the scenes of my film, what I basically am currently dealing with, and why it's taking so long. Because that's the big question everyone asks. Even producers. They think it's just simple, just put it out. No, it's not easy. First of all, I've been editing for 6 years straight. And in 2004, or 2005, somewhere around there, the film crashed. And I lost everything, the whole drive. It wasn't me, it was Lacey, the company Lacey. They basically screwed up. They were supposed to fix it and recover my film, and they didn't send it to the office like they're supposed to. They just received it. They knew what the instructions were, but they just tossed my film into a pile of other drives and sent me a brand new one. I said, nope, where's my film? And it was like one of the worst couple weeks or months I've ever had. Think about it, 6 years of editing, a lot of layers and a lot of cuts and lots of footage, hours and hours of footage, just. But luckily, the sequence the sequences was still backed up, and I still have a lot of the original tapes. But some of the tapes are deteriorated. Some tapes have been snapped or whatever, because they were shot on DV tapes. Some on high 8, 3 CCD high 8. Some on Super 8 VHS. I'm scared to even look at some of those Super VHS tapes or VHS tapes, because I've been moving so much. And they're in different places and storage, and I don't know if they still work or if the audio is still there, because tape deteriorates over a certain time. Usually they say after 10 years, depending on the environment that it's sitting in. And I move like every year, every 6 months, every year or so. I might be moving again soon, so I never know where I'm gonna be. So I get nervous with this film. So people just don't understand, and with this film here, so what you're looking at here is a backup that was on DVD, and so I since I still have the original sequence, I'm just using that to match what I have to replace. So I'm slowly trying to capture all the old footage, all my 800 hours plus footage. I'm going through tapes trying to find these certain scenes and match them back up, and of course add the new footage, the latest footage that's even higher quality. So you can only do this with documentaries, where you can have different formats of footage. So what I've done here, which you can see right here, it's going to take a while, so it's not rendered, but I had to compress I mean, I had to uprise it to HD. So that's not the original one. I gotta find the original clip of take one, a clip from 2003. It's bomb 5, and then little lep. So you see, this is a 2003 clip, and I blew it up, but that's not the original clip. I still gotta find the original file, replace it in HD, because I gotta keep up with the times. Every year I gotta keep updating this film and keep up with the times. And so I am glad it didn't come out a long time ago. I'm glad that it's now 2011, and with this technology, I'm just not happy that I'm still far behind in getting it done. Deadlines keep passing. Sundance Film Festival is happening right now, this very moment. This is where I like to go for my birthday here. I'm 37 as of yesterday, and I'm still working on the film. I had no idea I'd still be working on it. And my goal is to be at Sundance, and Sundance was interested back in 2004. Slamdance, I'm actually already accepted in Slamdance, and Slamdance is like, okay, hey, your film is great. We love it. It was great, but you put in your notes that you still don't have your clearances. Are you gonna have it ready on time in January? I said, I don't really know. I will try and let you know. So they gave me a little while, and I called them back and said, you know what, I'm having trouble getting the clearances that I need and the legal stuff. I'm still the only person not working on this film. I've told so many people at that time that I made it in the film festival. Nobody want to step in because they just don't understand. Because I guarantee if they could sit and watch and just listen to me, maybe there'll be a opportunity this film would make it. We'll get the funding that I need for the clearances and legal and stuff like that. But it's all about who you know in this business. So that's why I figure, you know what? Tired of talking about it. Tired of waiting. I'm tired of going back and forth to LA, which I am doing again tomorrow. Going to LA tomorrow. That's what I got to get a copy made ready to try to do some more hustling. So why not just show you a little bit of sample here on I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. I can't let anybody see my film. I normally never let nobody see it. I don't even have a trailer on YouTube. Maybe I should have made a trailer a long time ago. I'm sure I would have had millions of views because I was posting videos before a lot of people on YouTube, And I don't know. But then again, I'm glad I haven't put nothing, because my film is the greatest secret that hasn't been seen. And I look at it now, I get a little nervous, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, this film still has a chance. It's historical, because the thing is, I don't want it to be like the jazz documentaries. The jazz documentaries always show the historian and the professor speaking on behalf of the great jazz musicians that are long gone. If we wait 50 years from now, whatever, then when these guys are gone, then there's going to be historians and whoever the big name bling bling rapper that's on MTV or whatever is going to speak on behalf as if they were there. It's like, what are you talking about? Don't talk like you know about the rock dancer, about the B-boys. You weren't even born yet. You know what I mean? That's how it is. And we can't let this happen in this film. These guys are speaking for themselves right now. This is the time. See, they want to wait until later. Then, oh yeah, we'll do this film. We should have been about a long time ago, blah, 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 blah. They wait until it's too late. Why wait? Do it now while it's hot, because it's hot on TV now. Now it's getting big. Everything they talk about in this film is what they're hoping would happen is finally happening. Still not 100%, but they're there. A lot of these guys, the younger B-boys that have been in my film 10 years ago or 15 years ago I filmed, are now out there traveling the world, doing it in movies, commercials, doing really well, succeeding. So, anyways, I'll give you a little sample. This is one of my favorite scenes. Yeah, I just want to get this film done. I gotta get my life together. But I just want to have a normal life and keep making films, because this is not the only film I want to make. I got other films waiting. I got 27 scripts that I've been writing since I was a little kid. I'm not just a documentary filmmaker. And I don't want to be looked at as a black filmmaker like I keep being looked at. And when I do meet people in LA, they want to introduce me to a low budget ghetto urban company that just only pushes out 5,000 DVDs on a project that's next to the other projects they do that are, to me, I look at it as porn hop, because that's the way I look at hip hop today. Porn hop. That's all, hip hop. I used to call it hip hop. Now I see it as porn hop. So I don't want to be a part of that. I'm a filmmaker. Don't label me. You Steven Spielberg, you don't call him the Jewish filmmaker. I'm a filmmaker. Don't call me Spike Lee. I'm black and Mexican. I'm blackson, but don't even look at my color. I'm a filmmaker. I could write any kind of story. I can make any kind of film if I get the opportunity. But I need this to get in the film festival so I can have the credentials to show, look, this is what I could do. Let me show you one of my favorite scenes here. This is Little Dave back in 2003. This guy, I show my very few friends this, and when they see this part, they just man, they want to watch it over and over. So let you see this little flashback he has here. Because when I show these guys, when I interview these guys and ask them certain questions, they get a flashback. And when I put down the music, they get it's just the best. I get goosebumps. I love it. Here's Buzz and King Up Rock rocking. Okay, here we go. Here's little Dave. Here's Clarky. Boom.
So let me get into it now.
I mean, when he does that, I mean, I just get pumped up and I start dancing. Every time I show my friends that you know, I'll have it on a little DVD and I'll show them that part. They get all excited, want to rock. They just love the rock dance. And that was 2003 of October, you know, August. Let's see, yeah, August 20th. 2003. He was 50 years old back then. He's been doing it since 1969 when he talks about it. And, you know, that's the birth of hip-hop right there that people don't know about. And there's so many scenes. There's JoJo, you know.
The opportunity to...
There's some footage of Stockton footage. You know, this guy, we know, you know, my 209 folks know who this guy is, you know, right here. So, you know, that's footage ain't nobody's seen. Nobody's seen that footage. This is Stockton 1984, the battle they had. Rerun, and was the Lockers were there, matter of fact. You know, Henry Chalfant. We got Martha Cooper before she put out her book. This is in 2000. I don't know if it was 2002, 2003, somewhere around there, when she was first telling me she was going to be working on a book. She took my picture of me, and I end up in one of her books, the B-Girl the book. So let me give you a little sample here, a little lep here, when he was on the movie Beat Street. So this is 2001, back in 2001 at his house. So when he's talking about how he was in the movie Beat Street, this clip here. So for legal clearances, archival, that will cost me $4,000 from MGM. That times all the different clips that I need from all the different scenes and movies and photos and TV shows that a lot of these guys appeared in. See, I don't want to have a boring film of them just talking about something you don't see it. We got to show visual what they're saying. And so even with today's footage, current footage, there's Clint Swift there's Kid Freeze. I mean, this stuff got to be paid for. So these guys got to get paid. They got to get money. You know, people, I mean, many producers in LA, they say, well, it's a documentary. Nobody makes money. They shouldn't get paid to be in a documentary. Well, they should be. Why not? You know what I mean? I'm trying my best to take care of these guys, make sure they're taken care of. And, you know, Hollywood just doesn't care because, like, well, who are they? We don't know who they are. They want a big name artist. They want someone famous in it. It's a documentary. You know, they don't get it. Rest in peace, Frosty Freeze. There's Frosty Freeze. Frosty Freeze. He's old footage of him, Star Wars. You know, he was in Flashdance, and there's so much footage I have of him. It was amazing just hanging out with Frosty Freeze. Anyways, that's all I'm going to show you for now on the Bboy Connection. I don't want to give away too much because I know a lot of people out there like to steal ideas. It's happened to me too many times, and I just figured, why not let you see something? But I need support. I can't do this film by myself. If you happen to see any of my webisodes or see this video, please forward it to somebody that you think that might be interested in jumping on board. That's a big opportunity for you and for anybody that gets involved, and I really shouldn't have to do this film by myself because I can't do it. I can't do it anymore by myself. It takes forever. Look at the credits on the end of any movie. This film, the characters, and myself, and whoever, you know, gave me a little bit of support here and there. You know, of course they go in the credits as well, but other than that, there's no real players in this film, and I can't do it alone. So I need your help, and I appreciate it. And hopefully we can get this film on time for the next deadline from film festivals. I'm invited to a lot of them actually, and opportunities are waiting. Let's make it happen.
Thanks.